Kindergartners, welcome to Subtraction Land. I traveled far, far away to Subtraction Land today to teach you two new things. I want to teach you that subtraction can be done with numbers bigger than 5. We can actually take things from numbers closer to 10. We're going to do that work today with 10 frames. But there's one more thing we're going to do today that I really want to be able to teach you, is that sometimes you might not be able to see what is actually being taken away. And you have to use the other part to help you figure out what has been taken away. Here's what you're going to need for this lesson today. You are going to need a paper in your math packet that looks like this. It has 3 10 frames and a line under each one. There's only one of them. This should be your next paper on your packet. You're also going to need 2 colored markers for today. That is all you will need. So pause me and then come on back and join me again in Subtraction Land. Kindergartners, earlier this week we did a lot of work with studying subtraction equations. And we learned that with a subtraction equation or number sentence, you usually start with the whole, and that's given to us in the subtraction story. We know how many items there are in all in the very beginning. And then something happens where something is taken away or lost, and then we know that number too. And when we solve, we usually figure out this part at the end. How many is left? What's the difference? How many is left over at the end? But today we're going to do some different work. We're going to be looking at numbers closer to 10, maybe like 8 as our whole starting out. And then you're actually not going to see what has been taken away. You're not going to know how many were taken away, and instead, you're going to figure out this part of how many is left. And with this part, you have to figure out how many was actually taken away. To make this all make sense, we're actually going to play a game together in Subtraction Land. Again, the only thing you're going to need for this game is this paper with 3 10 frames and 2 colored markers or crayons for this game today. Now, I'm going to show you one time how we play, and we're going to do that all together, and then you get to try this on your own 3 times with me, of course, playing with you. You are actually going to be playing a game with me today. I'm partner A, you are partner B. Hello! Hi, partner B. I'm glad we could play together today. Should we high five? High five, partner B. Now, partner B, I needed to get to Subtraction Land today. And so I took this path all the way down with all the subtraction number sentences, and it landed me right here to this cave. It's a tree stump cave. And I haven't yet looked at what's behind or in this cave. Should I take a look? Because I think there's something in there. Oh, I hear it. It's growling. What could be in a cave in Subtraction Land that's growling at me? I'm a little nervous, kindergartners. Should I show you? Oh, good. For a second, I thought it was growling at me with real life bears. Can you give me your biggest bear growl? Urgh. They're not real life bears. There are math bears. Our math bears have traveled all the way to Subtraction Land from your classroom. From room 3, room 1, and room 4, we have some math bears in Subtraction Land. They're learning with us there. And I really want to use the math bears today for this game. So I'm going to set all of the bears out, and I will show you once I set them all out. And I'm counting them out, and I believe after counting this that we have, oh, I'm right, I was counting in my head. There are 10 bears with us today. I have all 10 bears with us. Now, I don't want to start this game with all 10 bears. I'm actually going to start this game with just 6 of the bears. So you can see 6 bears in front of you. To match these 6 bears, can you actually, on your 10 frame, and I actually, oops, pause. I don't want you to do this on your 10 frame. I want you to just watch me. On my 10 frame, so don't do any of this work. I'm doing it, you're just watching this time. This is a practice round. On my 10 frame, I am drawing 6 circles in the 10 frame. They're not colored in. They are just filled in, but they're the 10 frame is filled in, but the circles are not. There are 6 of them to match these 6 bears. 6 is my whole. 6 is the start of my number sentence. So I can actually go ahead and write that 6 down because I actually do know my whole. But kindergartners, we're about to play a game where you don't know how many have been taken away because you're going to close your eyes. And I'm going to take away some of the bears. When you open your eyes, you're going to see the last part to that number sentence. You're going to see how many were left. And by how many are left, you have to figure out how many were taken away. Again, this is a practice. You don't need to write anything. This is a practice round for our next one, okay? All right, I'm going to count down to 1, and I want you to close your eyes for me. And when I say open, look at how many bears are left on the grass. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Close your eyes. Oh, I see some of you peeking. You can't look through your fingers. Close them really tight. And open. And I want you to look. How many bears do I have left in the grass? I have, you're right, 4 bears left in the grass. 1, 2, 3, 4. Watch what I'm going to do on my 10 frame. I'm actually going to color in 4 circles. And then on my number sentence, I'm actually writing my 4 right here. I didn't write 6, take away 4 because I didn't take away 4. I have 4 left. I have 4 as my other part, so I wrote my 4 here. And I colored in 4 circles to be my 4 bears. Now, if I colored in my 4 circles as my 4 bears left, how many bears would show that they went into the cave? You got it. There's only 2 bears left not colored in. Now, by coloring in the 4 bears, we are able to see how many bears went into the cave, and you are right, it is 2. Now, again, kindergartners, we are doing this work to practice numbers closer to 10 subtraction and also working with numbers that might not show us right away what's taken away. It is now our turn to do this together. So I am going to flip over my page and get your paper ready as we do this one together as a class, as partner A and partner B. I am going to start this time with 8 bears. So I'm adding 2 more bears plus the 2 that were in the cave. So we have 8 bears in the grass now. Go ahead and on your 10 frame, you need to fill in 8 circles in your 10 frame. And go ahead and start your number sentence with the number 8. Yours should look something like mine. I have 8 circles filled in the 10 frame, and I have the number 8. Now, kindergartners, here's the fun part. When I count down to 3, some bears are going to disappear into the bear cave. And what I need you to do is close your eyes, and when you open them, figure out how many bears did not go into the cave and how many are left. Ready? Okay. Go ahead in 3, 2, 1. Close your eyes. Oh, keep them tight. Close, close, close. Okay, you can open them. How many bears are left on my mat, on the grass? 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to then color in 3 of my circles. 1, 2, and 3. And then I'm going to write an equal sign and 3. But I can't write what has been taken away because I need to count my circles to figure that out. Let's count them, kindergartners. How many went to the bear cave? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 went into the bear cave. I'm going to add that into my number sentence. And I'm going to double check my work. Let's see it. Let me count them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Great job, kindergartners. We're going to play this again, and I want to start with all 10 bears. All 10 bears are starting on the grass. What do you need to do with your 10 frame? You're right, add in 10 circles to this 10 frame. All 10 circles. And start your number sentence with the number 10. All right, now get ready to close your eyes. Remember, I'm starting with 10. Close your eyes in 3, 2, and 1. Close your eyes, close your eyes. All right, open your eyes and check how many bears are left in subtraction land. I hear some of you saying 5. Color in your 5 circles. Write your equals 5 because that's how many are left, not taken away. And then use these open circles to figure out how many bears are in the cave. I think I hear a lot of you saying and writing down that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 bears in the cave. Should I check it? Let me check it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Great work, kindergartners. We're going to do this one more time. This time, I'm starting with 9 bears. You know what to do. Fill in your 10 frame with 9 circles and start with the number sentence 9. 9 circles and start with the number sentence 9. I'm doing that on my own. Alrighty, now go ahead and close your eyes super tight in 3, 2, and 1. Close your eyes, close your eyes. Okay, and open. How many bears are left? I see that there are 4 bears. Go ahead and fill that in your 10 frame and figure out how many circles are not colored in. How many circles are not colored in? I hear a lot of you saying that 5 circles are not colored in. 9 take away 5 equals 4. Should I check our work? Let's see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 bears that were hiding in the forest. Great job with this work today, kindergartners. You do not have to submit this to your teacher. This was just for us to play along together. We will be back in subtraction land next week. Thanks for joining me in the fun new place. See you all soon.